Hello, welcome back to my mini channel. I'm so excited I get to do this. For me, I feel like this is also a way of me releasing some things that I get caught up in. And you know, I am in coaching, I am in mentor, but I have my own things that I have to work through too. And I feel like sometimes you can hold back in saying things because we're all going through different things in life. And I know what it takes to reset, and I think this topic exactly is what I'm going to talk about: how we navigate these life changes. I'd call it like the disruption, the part of your life where you don't really know where to go. Things happen in life, and especially when you've took some big leaps, things will start to get a bit bigger, the leaps start to get larger, and then it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do that, that's not me, I've never done this before. And I mean, I could talk from experience. Definitely going through an early divorce is one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to do. The heartbreak, couldn't stop crying. You know, nobody knows how you feel in that moment. Only you know what the best thing is for you. And I'm not one of them people that lets go very easily. I get attached to people. I've got a big heart. So you always want to give as much as you can to people, and you give them the benefit of the doubt so many times. But you got to protect your own energy. You have to protect your peace. Whether that's in a career, whether it is in that next relationship, or whether you are going through something like a divorce. Once you've gone through something like that and you change your life, when the next reset comes, it could be building the business, it could be jumping into a new relationship or leaving an old relationship. These resets will happen constantly. And I'm facing one right now. Like I'm leaving the place I am right now. I'm getting moving this out of this apartment, and I really like it. But I also know that I have to take this leap I'm too comfortable right now, if that makes sense to anybody. Like I feel comfortable, I feel safe here, which is amazing. But at the same time, I'm not growing. And I think when you feel like that, you have to grow. But my body starts to get a little bit nervous. Like, whoa, we can't do that. We're happy here, let's stay here. And that's where you're not growing. That's where you've got too comfortable in where you are. Now, I'm just talking about my own life reset here, but when you're navigating things like this, I have to learn to regulate my emotions, because they'll come up with, you can't do that, why are you moving, no one's ever going to believe in you. That self-doubt creeps in, absolutely. That happens to everybody. But what you have to do is then, where is this coming from? Where is the root cause of this? Like, why do I think this? And when you start to dig deeper and why you're behaving that way, a lot of the times when I get like that, I go very silent. I don't want to speak to anybody. I don't want to do my work. And if anybody knows who's gone through a heartbreak, through a divorce or something so life-changing, you cannot stop crying. Now, you have to go to work and perform. Nobody cares. Nobody's interested. The heartbreak or something like that, nothing works. You can't function. Your whole body does not want to work. All you want to do is cry and hide under the pillow. But in the modern society, in the modern world, nobody sees that as a big thing. Like, just, you'll be fine. You'll find somebody else. But I read a study once that says someone, gone through like a heartbreak or pulled away from someone, it can feel like grief. Like your body doesn't understand the difference. The heart feels the pain like the person is already not there. So it's the same type of pain that when you lose somebody. So in that, if you are going through anything, I mean, I'm going through this, especially we're going into March, where if you follow the astrological years, we are stepping into this new chapter, this new horse energy, as they call it. So I'm ready to run with the horse, but I'm also fighting with this fear that's coming up in my life. Like, you've got to make a change, you've got to move. That means nervousness. I don't really know what that next step looks like. I'll obviously document it, because now I'm starting this YouTube and I want to be open and transparent. I'm building the coaching business too, and being present online and doing the podcast. And, my parents are here right now. It's like all of these things are going on. And I'm like, okay, take a step back. You're going to be fine. I know this seems a lot. And just like any of you listening to that, everything can feel a lot in the moment. But if you look back at your life, everything's kind of worked out. Yeah, maybe not exactly how you wanted. Maybe you're not going in the direction you want. Sometimes we have to take a step back to go 10 steps forward. And I'm impatient too, so I know how it feels. But I'm definitely a big manifester. I truly believe in where you're meant to be, you will go. But you have to let go a little. You have to let go of the reins. Whoever you are wanting to hold on so tight, let go. See what magic can happen. You know, I work on this with my own coach, and we talk a lot about mindset work and the manifestations, and it's all well and good saying, I want to be a millionaire, I want this amazing life. But if your body doesn't feel it, or you're in that survival mode instinct, you're not going to get there. I can shout till I'm blue in my face and say, you have to get behind it. But you truly do have to get your whole body, your whole emotions behind that energy. Now, that's not enough for today's mini episode. I'm not really too sure how long YouTube videos are supposed to be, but I think shorter is, better to listen to, and quick fire rounds. I also have the podcast, so I'm sure that you'll get lots of knowledge, not just from me, but from lots of other people as well that I interview. But just know that if you're going through a reset right now, or you feel that life is so heavy, then be kind to yourself. That's my one advice that I wish someone had told me a couple of years ago. Be kind. Speak them words to yourself. I am amazing. I know I can get through this. All of these will start to add up. Not that you're not worthy, because you are worthy. You don't need me to tell you that you are worthy. But be careful how you speak to yourself. Be proud of you and how far you've come to this day. Nobody knows what you've been through to this moment. Be proud of you. Be proud you're listening to this. Be proud that you're on this journey of discovery. And as always, if you ever want to reach out to me about anything, about life resets, moving on, wanting your dream life, please come to me, because I am, like I say, I'm always an open book. No matter what stage of life I am in, I will always be here to support you in your dreams and your journey. So I hope you liked these mini episodes. I'm going to keep coming. I want to get bursts of energy and give you something, a topic, a question, whatever is going on, or anything I can see with clients, I will come to you and share with you.